Hello you guys, welcome to the new year and welcome to a new video. I am very excited. I haven't held this camera in my hands for a very long time. In fact, it was so dusty and dirty that I had to spend like 5 minutes cleaning up the camera before I started shooting this video. Anyway, today's topic is an exciting one for me and hopefully it will be interesting for you to learn as well. It's not going to be sharing tips or tricks, but it's going to be me sharing what I do in a day as the marketing lead or head of marketing, whatever you want to call the title, at an NFT collection. So if you're not familiar with NFT collections, you might become more familiar by the end of this video, or maybe not, but if you're interested, then you can definitely go ahead and do some research or watch the previous couple of videos that I posted on the channel. If you've been here over the past few months, you probably noticed that I've made a transition into Web3. Well, first of all, I've grown a very big interest in Web3, metaverse, and NFTs. I guess as of kind of September of 2021, I really went down the rabbit hole and did like a deep study session for a couple of months and then got my hands dirty. I got involved in an NFT collection, Ninja Squad NFT. This is not about the collection itself. This is basically, this video is going to be me sharing what I do differently, working as the lead marketing person or the marketing manager, again, like whatever you want to call the title, in an NFT collection in the Web3 space. So there are definitely differences than working as a marketing manager in a different traditional kind of work environment, traditional company. So there are a lot of differences. The platforms that I use are different. The way I work is different. So I don't have a list of kind of B-roll shots that I want to take so that I can show you instead of tell you what I do. Unfortunately, I am not very good at that kind of filming, but hopefully you can bear with me because I think what you're gonna see throughout the video, or what we're gonna talk about throughout this video, is gonna be helpful if you are at all interested in what it looks like to be in marketing, to be a marketer in the Web3 / NFT / metaverse space. And of course it is going to be different in different companies because the focus is going to be different, but you're mainly going to see the platforms that I work on or work with. You're going to see how I kind of structure my day and whatnot. So I am going to cut the intro short. It's already been a little bit, but yes, so don't expect like fancy B-rolls, fancy shots, because again, as I said, I'm not good at that. So just, you know, excuse me on that front. But if you're here for the value, if you're here for actually learning what it looks like realistically what it looks like to work in this space, I think you're gonna find exactly that in this video. I'm gonna try to make it as efficient and as useful to you as possible. As always, that is what I do, that's what I'm here for. So let's get going. I'm just gonna inform you about like the time and what I've done so far, like what my day looked like up to this point, because I didn't start filming before. So it is right now 9:45 a.m. And I've dropped off my daughter to daycare, so that is the first like big mission of the day for me. But one thing that has changed in my schedule is I am normally not a fan of turning on or turning off the airplane mode of my phone as I wake up, and I usually give myself some time and space to kind of just be mindful in the morning. So that is the normal me, that is the normal Elif. But since I've moved to this space, there is just so much kind of catching up and learning to do, and there's always like so many notifications, and I'm also, I guess, like really excited to be a part of all of this. So when I wake up, I have started to turn on or turn off the airplane mode of my phone, and the first thing I started to do is kind of spend like 30 minutes or so, 20 to 30 minutes to go through all the notifications that I have on different platforms, primarily Twitter and Discord. Discord is where we communicate with the team, where we communicate with the community at Ninja Squad as well, and it is also the platform where I am involved or a member of, I guess, of different NFT collections or different DAOs, which are decentralized anonymous organizations. Again, if you're unfamiliar. So I have all of those kind of groups in Discord that I'm active on. And obviously I'm not active on every one of them at the same level, but yes, I'm a member of them, so I go through their notifications at least to a certain degree, I guess. You know, I spend some time to look through, just like skim through if there is anything important that I want to be caught up with, or if there is anything that needs my urgent attention. I take a look at Discord and then Twitter as well, just to see the notifications, and that is mostly out of curiosity, not necessity. So there is a tiny bit of difference there. And then I also check my emails too. Sometimes it gives me the direction for the day, sometimes it gives me inspiration for the day. So that is why I check the email, but I don't necessarily take action in terms of like replying to emails or doing something after seeing that email, if that makes sense. So it is more so of, I guess, catching up, seeing where, or realizing where my day is heading towards, if there's anything that needs my urgent attention, or if I can go with my day as planned. So that is about it. So that's what I do in the mornings usually. Again, as I said, if there isn't anything urgent, if there is, then it is actually like work. If not, it's just like skimming through. I'm at my computer. I now work with a screen, which is different than my setup before. I think over the past year, my vision, my eyesight, it has gotten terrible. So I now always work with glasses and have a larger screen to see things better. Okay, let's get to it. So the first thing that I work on, and I know that you can't really see my screen right now, is a draft blog post that I was working on. I started to work on yesterday. So I'm not gonna dive into the notifications just yet. So I just turned on the music. I'm gonna finalize this blog draft because what I like to do in the early morning, well, this isn't really early morning, but the first thing in the morning is to focus on things that need I guess, divided attention. So if there is anything that requires like content creation or thinking or kind of building something, brainstorming something, I try to do those things without any distractions, without any notifications. So I haven't yet opened the Discord servers, which I'm gonna show you in a little bit too, but I'm first gonna do this. So you're gonna see some time lapse right now. My tea is already cold. I'm done with the blog post. It was actually pretty much done, but I just wanted to take a fresh look at it once again. Let me turn the camera the other way around. Can I do that? How do I do that? Here we go. And I'm just gonna kind of show you what it looks like. So the blog is on medium.com. So if you know Medium. If you don't, then I recommend you check out what Medium is and why it's important. But it is basically kind of where the NFT collections are building or creating their blog. So this is exactly what we've done as well. So I'm going to show you how the blog in general looks like. But currently we're looking at the draft, right? So this is a Ninja Squad roadmap updates blog that I wrote yesterday. So it kind of goes through some major kind of progress that we made on some roadmap items, and as well as some milestones to celebrate, like launching our own token NFT. So we're also celebrating that because it's a big deal, and I'm about to hit publish. And once I do that, I'm obviously going to share it with the team, and I'm also going to write a tweet. So here's something else that I'm going to show you. So this side of the workspace is usually where I like to use Safari, because I've just separated the Safari browser from my Chrome browser, which is my main browser where I do all my work. But I basically logged into Ninja Squad Twitter on Safari, and I just have like to keep it open on the side over here. I don't necessarily want to look at it throughout the whole day, but this is this is just the setup that I have, and so I'm just going to go ahead and create a tweet for that as well. I think it's a very important blog post, so let's go ahead and publish it all together, and you can join me in celebrating this thing because it's big. Like, we do so much in this NFT world. Okay. Oh, well, I need to write tags, so I need to drop the camera to complete that. See you in a bit. Okay, blog is published, and I just shared it with the team on Discord. So this is also what Discord looks like, which I'm going to show you a little bit more, but I also want to keep it discreet because honestly, this is, I mean, it's kind of private. So, and I've made that mistake once in the very first day in the life video that I made in 2019, so I was very amateur then, but I did show kind of some stuff in Slack, which I don't want to now. Anyway, that's not the point. So that blog is published. It was an important blog. I'm now going to do some like kind of promoting things within the Discord, so I want to write an announcement for it and write a tweet for it, and also share it on my own social media platform as well, which is going to be Twitter in this case. Next thing I'm going to do is actually check my calendar. I don't believe I have meetings today, but I do have 2 interviews tomorrow, and then another one on Friday, I believe, and they are all very important. Okay, I do have a meeting today as well, but it is more so of a conversation. It's not something I need to really prepare for. But the ones that I have tomorrow, the 2 that I have tomorrow, they are they might be things that I need to prepare a little bit because they are interviews for the YouTube channel. But with one of them is with the CMO of CyberKongs, which is one of the biggest, like the most known NFT collections in the space. They're huge. Like, they're a really good, impressive brand, and they've been building since, I don't know, like early 2021. I don't necessarily know the launch date, so I'm not gonna comment on that. But anyway, I have an interview with the CMO of CyberKong, so that is very exciting. And then I also have another interview later on tomorrow with Peter, who is I actually don't know if he still holds his role at Reddit, but he's product lead at Reddit, and he also is an active member or a leader, or maybe one of the founding members of a DAO that I am a part of, and that I'm also a fan of as well, because I really love what they're doing. I really try to be as active as possible in their Discord community, Discord chats, and so I also have an interview with him as well. So yeah, he's not like coming from an NFT collection, but he is in the Web3 space, building in the Web3 space. So I really want to talk to him as well about like marketing, community, all the future opportunities that he sees in this space. So if you're not subscribed, if this is the first video that you're seeing on this channel, then it might be a good time to subscribe if those sound interesting to you. Anyway, so that is just, I'm checking the calendar. There's only one thing at 1:30 p.m. today. Apart from that, it's just going to be me kind of focused in on what I do on the computer, and also trying to film myself while doing it. And well, so far it's been okay, but I hope it doesn't turn into a challenge. We're gonna see. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up another cup of tea because this one got very cold. I couldn't drink it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna dive into Discord. I just did a tweet. Well, you can't see it. Okay, right now you can see it. So this is the tweet that I just posted. I try to keep quite active on Twitter throughout the day. So I realized that it's like 10:40 p.m. almost. And so I wanted to do like a good morning post, which is very typical in the Web3 space. And so if you, I don't know, maybe you are interested. If you are, then this is something that's very relevant, very in. Everyone kind of sends, everyone kind of shares the good vibes, the good mornings, the good nights, the good evenings, and all of that. And yeah, just I guess trying to spread some good vibes and be positive and enjoy what we're doing at the same time. So this is just my good morning message. Also announcing that I am doing this day in the life video filming today, maybe partially to keep me accountable, because I'm afraid I might not do this throughout the day because at one point it does get very difficult, it does get very long, and I'm afraid to bore you as well. But this is just, you know, trying to show you what it really looks like. And I know that ring light is in my glasses, which sucks. I don't know how to solve that. Anyway, a little break. Okay, back. That was just a very quick bathroom break. Anyway, so this new portion of this morning is going to be kind of maybe spending an hour or so for community engagement, whether that means to engage with my team. I want to check in with what they're doing, what they've been up to, if there's any progress, if there's anything that I need to action on, I'm gonna see, or if there's anything I need to give them to action on, we're gonna see. And then I'm gonna hop on to the other communities that I'm a part of, because I've made that a regular part of my day to always be networking, always be talking to people, to get information, to learn more, and to, I don't know, just be present in different communities, because that is also a very crucial part of marketing, right? So this is something that I talked about in the past as well, even before I entered the Web3 space. But networking, meeting people, making connections, this is something that I really didn't focus on for a majority of, or well, majority of the time in the early years of my career. Okay, that sentence doesn't make sense, but I didn't really focus on this for a very long time until I got quite enough experience to realize that this is a very, very important thing to do. And thankfully, I mean, due to like having these Discord and Twitter communities, it's very easy to meet new people, engage with them, see what they're up to, learn from them, you know, just have coffee chats, arrange coffee chats and stuff like that. So the person that I'm actually going to see or talk to later in the afternoon is going to be someone that I've met through Twitter and plus a DAO as well. So yeah, so right now that is what I'm going to do. I've also been tagged in a community asking about a couple of questions around NFTs. So I want to talk to that person right now just to maybe clarify a couple of things on his mind about NFTs, how to enter the space and all of that. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of chatting and networking and just engaging with people. Fun. Let's do a little coffee chat. So I just picked up the coffee because, as I said, I needed something to kind of lift my energy. This is kind of the time around the day when I need a little bit of pick me up. So now I'm just gonna sip on my coffee a little bit and chat with you, and then I'm gonna go out for a walk because today afternoon it's gonna be really windy and cold. I mean, as I said, Canada and winter, not a good combo. So I'm gonna go out for 30 minutes or so to walk around, maybe chat with a friend, listen to something, just, you know, empty my mind. And then also move my body because the gyms are closed now. Again, lockdown, COVID, Canada, welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna move my body. And then at 1:15, I have a meeting / interview type of thing with a friend who wants to get my opinions on community building. She is creating a guide on community building, which I'm going to learn more about too when I chat with her. So I will maybe introduce you as well on video to Mika. But yeah, so I'm going to do 30 minutes content creation, 30 minutes walk, and then around like 40-45 minutes of meeting interview with her. And then finally, for the final piece of the day, I think I'm gonna revisit that idea from the morning, which was to prepare some questions for tomorrow's interviews, which I still haven't done, and I think I should do that before end of day so I can send it off to my guests in case there is anything they need to know about it. And also, in the meantime, obviously multitasking and filming this video, so hopefully I'm doing a good job at it. If I am, if you are enjoying this, a glimpse into my day, if this is being helpful for you, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos on marketing, Web3, tech, and future of work, future of opportunities, that type of thing. So I'll be happy to see you around, and let's get going. Coffee time. Hello, hello. My timing estimations are very off track because there have been other things that we're also working on. I have a passport application that's coming on Friday. We also have a, what is it called? Something for a mortgage application as well that we had to fill. So I was cut for those types of tasks too, but the blog post that I started to work on, there was already a draft and I was expecting it to be better, to be honest, but there's still a lot of work to do on that, so I don't think I'm going to be finalizing that blog post, but I'm going to show you what it is. And before I go out to take a little walk, I'm going to show you also what I keep referring to when I say Discord communities or Discord servers, so that if you're not familiar with it, it does make more sense for you and it gives you some context. So I'm gonna switch the camera the other way around and let me show you that. So this is the blog post that I was working on. It is the top 5 NFT and crypto events that we are considering to, we're keeping on our watch list. I don't know if we're gonna attend them, but we wanted to create a blog post around the events that we're following. And this is what I wanted to show you. So this is the Discord setup. I don't know if you guys are users of Discord already, but these are all of these little icons that you see on the left side. These are all different servers. So some of them are NFT collections that I've invested into. Some of them are communities that I'm a member of or am interested in following the conversations. Maybe sometimes they have a paid kind of entry, like subscription kind of thing that I haven't yet bought into. This one is for our Ninja Squad service. So any Ninja Squad NFT holder, they are able to see all of these chat channels, which are under Alpha Ninja. So these are all the places where we share amazing intel and knowledge and tips and tricks and all of that on trading in crypto and NFTs. So this is a place to be if you want to become a smarter investor and well-informed investor, trader, collector. Anyhow. And then these are all the other ones that I'm a part of. So as you see, I don't really have the notifications turned on because I have problems with notifications. So when I see notifications, I have to check it. Therefore, unless it is a channel that I need to actively track, I turn off notifications for every single thing. This also applies for WhatsApp, for Twitter, for anything that sends you notifications. I keep them off. That is just my way to keep myself sane. And yeah. All right, I'm going on a walk. See you later when I come back for the interview.
A few moments later.
That was a very short walk. I just walked right in front of the house and it started pouring. So I'm going back and it's also very cold. It is Zoom time, hopping onto Zoom to chat with Mika. I might introduce you, I might not, we're gonna see. All right, so as I said, we are doing an interview with Mika today, or a chat with Mika. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, I wanted to show her, introduce her on the channel. And as I said, she has a YouTube channel, which I think you should check out for sure if you are into Web3 at all. Yeah.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you all. I'm Mika. I have a channel about Web3 and crypto for beginners. And I'm really excited to chat about Elif and her experience in the marketing world of NFTs and community engagement.
Yeah, and also tell us about the guide that we are, you are working on, that I am going to participate in through this conversation.
Exactly. Yeah, so this chat is leading up to this guide. The goal of this guide is to uplift the NFT ecosystem. So I've been working with a bunch of NFT project leaders, NFT founders, And one of the hairy problems that they are encountering and a theme across is how to best engage and sustainably engage the communities. So this chat is going to feed into that guide. We'll have insights from amazing NFT founders such as folks in Ninja Squad and folks on crypto covens and chain runners, and really excited to bring things together and share it to the rest of the NFT world.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Okay, I wanted to know as well. So now that we know, we can get on with it.
Awesome.
Interview with Mika is over. It was great. It was, I think we can say it was kind of like the PR portion of my day. So I talked about how we manage the community engagement, how we build the community for Ninja Squad, how we did a pre-launch of the collection, how we do it now. So that's what we talked about. So I guess, yeah, I'm gonna call it like the PR portion of my day, because it is where I shared information for an external resource, that the guide that she's building, and I'm actually really excited to see the guide or how it's going to end up being, and I think there's going to be a lot of information that we can take from that for sure. So I am coming towards the final portion of my day, and I'm now, it's around like 2:40 p.m. I'm going to get back to finishing that blog post. Hopefully I can finish it today within the next 15-20 minutes, hoping, and then I'm gonna transition into finally the preparation for the YouTube interviews that are coming up tomorrow, which is something I want to do. I just at least want to give it some thought and see if I want to ask any specific questions to my guests, because I mean, I do have a set of questions drafted already, but I'm gonna see if I want to ask anything different or anything specific to what they're doing. So I'm just gonna work on that. That is gonna be me silently working on that. So what you saw today was a lot of content creation, a lot of community engagement, a lot of time spent on Discord. Not that much time spent on Twitter today, because I didn't really create any original content for Twitter today, but it was more so of scheduling a couple of tweets for Ninja Squad, communicating with the team around certain updates that we wanted to give out, and also launching the blog post and promoting that as well. So yeah, I think we can say, it's fair to say that it was a lot of content creation type of day today, and not so much like public facing. So every day looks a little bit different. Today it was more so on this front. Tomorrow it's going to be a little bit different. So hopefully this was helpful to you in a way to see how I organize a day and what type of activities I need to focus on as a marketer in the NFT space or the Web3 space, and at least to an extent on like some information on the platforms that we use as well. Obviously, because of privacy reasons, I don't want to share too much information on what exactly we talk about or how we build things, and it's also too detailed as well, so that would probably take like the whole day to explain on the video. Obviously not the whole day, but a lot of time on the video. Yes, I've been talking a lot, so that is what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna check the emails too, because I haven't checked my emails at all today, and I also have a couple of other stuff that come from my own like kind of content creation dash consultancy business, or my personal brand, whatever you want to call it, because I don't have names for these things, but it's just that I have I've seen a client booked a consultation for next week, so I want to check all those things. There are also a couple of sponsorship or collaboration requests in my inbox as well, which I want to just check out. I don't necessarily have that much time to allocate to those things anymore, but I'm still gonna check it out. And I am going to wrap this video right here, because I don't want to do like a minute to minute what I do throughout the day, and I know that it's also going to extend into the evening, because sometimes that's just what happens, you know, when you're 24/7 on social media. That is just the consequence. So let's wrap it up. Hopefully you took something away from this. Hopefully it was helpful to you in one way or another. If you have questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below, or DM me on Twitter, or just tag me on Twitter around anything particular that you're curious about, or if you want resources, I don't know, tag, ask, feel free to communicate, and thank you so much for watching. Also, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos every week on marketing, future work, Web3, NFTs, and all of that good stuff. I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye bye.